What's up? What's up, JD? How's it going? How's it going? What's going on, my niggas? That's too bad. Let's see. We're trying to get the lighting in here right, guys. You know, we're doing it all. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. So what's up, man? What's up with everybody? What's up with all the people? Anyone? Always, we just got 2 of you in here so far. I put a commercial out, so we're hoping, you know, we get a couple of people. My last live, I had a few. That was all right. What are we doing today? I'm just, you know, I don't know. I'm a bit of, just gonna turn this down just to fucking come here. Yeah, so what are we doing tonight? We're I know I'm just gonna rant about some shit. Oh fuck, are you kidding me? I didn't even, you know something, guys? This is the warm up here. Let's let a couple of people get in. I gotta get my fucking smokes. Alright guys, sorry about that. I don't know if you can listen into the. Alright, there we go. Didn't take me long. What's up? What's up? Okay, fuck, I gotta get my glasses on or I gotta see this shit. This is hard. Fat Boy Rider, what's going on? I think I know who that is. You've got some fucking James Brown happening, man. It's just too funky in here right now. I can't help it. I love it, man. I love it. Like, how do you not? Really? How do you not? How can you not fucking get into James now? Yeah, you gotta get this. You know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get organized. I'm gonna do a live. I'll put a commercial out, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then still, it's fucking like 5 minutes to 9. And I'm like, holy fuck. I was sitting there, you know, when you get into music and you're just playing with it, and like, I'm just learning still now, right? You fucking sit there on the same beat or whatever for like fucking, you know, hours almost, and you're like, okay, and yeah, it's crazy. You can just go, you can kind of go off. So cheers, everyone. Friday night. What the fuck what's the deal, man? What's the deal? Did you know, yeah, wow, the big ceremony. Hey, how's that going on? Cheech and Chong in it. That's all right. Yeah, yeah, I'll be, yeah, we got that going on too. So what was, let's see, there's a couple of things I actually wanted to talk about. And you know, I'm gonna start getting professional, really. Kind of what I'm thinking doing, and I hope, okay, we just got a couple guys in here right now, so that's fine though. I don't care. I'll talk if there's even no one, because you know what? This shit's got to get out, man. Shit's got to get out there. It does. Okay. Yeah. We're in. If any of you guys went to high school, you probably read that book, or probably read some of the book and then cheated. And 1984, right? And I'm kind of going on about this a little much, and I got to do it on YouTube because God knows, my wife will divorce me soon. I keep fucking talking to her about that shit. But it's crazy, man. We are in that time. We are in that time now, and I even think it's the year 2001, so 1984. But the funny thing about these dystopian novels that were written, 1984, Animal Farm, blah blah blah, you know, Aldous Huxley, George Orwell, all those guys are in on it. They were part of it. They're part. That's their thing. So people are saying always, oh, it's predictive programming. Well, I beg to differ. I think it's programming. It's telling you this is what we want. These fucking guys plan for decades in advance. okay? Decades. They are very smart. And that's the thing that we are not. We're basically smart enough to fucking build box houses, box fucking, you know, architecture and work. You know, there's a couple, you know what I mean? We're not taught in an early age to enjoy learning, blah, 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 that kind of thing. There's a lot of things, as you know, we should be, just as a society, as a whatever, that should be changed, obviously. And with what's coming, with all this shit that's going on, man, it's, you know, and I kind of, it's like I'm banging my head against the wall talking, but this is the new, this is a reset. This is what they call the new normal or whatever. This shit, in my opinion, I don't think it's going back unless you get a shot. And that's it. And, you know, I mean, I only know what I've read and so forth. I'm not a fucking scientist. I don't, well, most scientists, like, I used to know what a goose anyways. But I don't fucking sit there and, you know, study shit. I don't, you know. But I think I've given myself enough. I've seen enough podcasts, I've read enough books, I've listened to enough lectures about certain things, and you know, when all these kind of things line up, you know, like this is coming from this end, well, like big tech is doing all this and doing all this kind of crazy shit. The military, they're doing this and that, you know. The pharmaceutical companies, well, they're on board and they're doing this and that. You know, they don't want you to put it all together. But that's kind of what's going on. There's a woman that everyone, y'all should have your pen out when on my lives, just even if there's just a few of you should get your pen out, because I'm going to drop some names sometimes, and these are people you should look up and just check out their shit or whatever. And one of them her name is Dr. Sherry Tenpenny. Okay, this woman, she's an anti-whatever, and you know, this is YouTube, and unfortunately, I gotta fucking, okay, myself, like, I don't want to be censored, I don't want to, you know, I just want to talk how I talk, and that, because I swear a lot, I'm fucking, you know, I use whatever, but I really have to actually focus and talk properly, because I do want to keep this is going to be a sort of weekly thing, I'm hoping, and I just want to, you know, chop in, and I want to keep it, you know, alive, right? I don't want to get banned for saying nigger or something, right? I just don't want to, or faggot or retard, you know? People are getting fired for that shit now in this day and age. Can you know, like, seriously, man. That, you know, and the thing is that people are letting it happen, and it's crazy. We live in a fucking crazy time. I don't understand it, you know? I mean, I'm a child of the 70s, right? Like, fuck me, man, what the fuck is going on? But this shit's all been planned. It's, you know, all been planned. As far as I can see. And I'll tell you, you know, oh, it's just some fucking junkie talking. It's just some fucking whatever. But you know something? Yeah, a lot of those times sitting there nodding out fucking, I had a lot of time to think too, you know? And this is the kind of shit I think about. I think about this stuff. For whatever reason, I'm kind of into this philosophy sort of world fucking shit, man. I just kind of am. I always have been. Even as a kid, I remember in science class or whatever, social studies, whatever the fuck it is, they're talking about the pyramids and how they're telling us whatever they told us. And I'm just like, this is crazy. No, there's got to be something else. I always fucking wondered about that fucking thing. I mean, come on. Alignments on Orion and celestial luminaries, and just what, like, come on, man. You don't have Stone Age people building that shit, and yeah, you just don't. And that's kind of one of my, like, as I said, the fucking the rock stars and the Illuminati 101. Yeah. People are really sensitive, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, you know, I was okay. I was thinking about doing more of the downtown vlogs and doing some more interviews, just because I gotta pass this 1,000 mark, man. It's been fucking 5 months or something. Come on, really? Like, you know, it's because I'm not trolling all the prison guys anymore and doing, just doing making fucking Pinot videos and shit. So that's why. But this what I was saying is the fucking the the music industry, actors, esoteric Hollywood, like we all kind of know that shit. That's everyone. That's Illuminati 101, pretty much. Pretty like if you go past, if you to get to a certain level, you're gonna have to pay or play or whatever. You're gonna have to get in with these things, get in and do this shit. And it's a whole. It's just like anything. It's a pyramid and it runs at the top, and there's more. Excuse me. There's more powerful people than you. So in essence, you're always gonna be somebody's fucking. Even if you got a million people under you, you're always kind of answering to somebody, right? So, I mean, and that's the trick that the devil plays, right? He promises all these people, they all get all their fucking jewels and money and shit, but he's still gonna fucking fuck them in the end, I mean, that's that's the trick. That's the greatest trick, right? To make everyone think that he didn't exist or whatever. So. Yeah, that's the greatest trick, and that's why I've always been, or just lately, I've been really into this fucking, this architecture thing, with the mud flood thing or whatever. Because that's provable, pretty much. It's crazy, man. Have you ever seen like you can go on Pinterest, right? And you can look up old maps. They're there. You can look up when they dug out Rome. And they had they had to dig all that shit out, man. All those fucking columns and all those, Colosseums and shit. They had to dig all that out. It was all covered in mud. What the fuck happened, man? Like, what the fuck happened? How did we get to here from these gorgeous, fucking amazing buildings that are basically all over the world, dudes, and it took these people. Okay, I'm a painter. I'm a craftsman. I know how long it takes to fucking paint a wall, man. You know what I mean? I know what's involved in that. And just to get cement and move it and just, first you gotta have a fucking road if you're gonna build something. And all these cities and towns, and they have these mud roads with these grand fucking huge buildings with complete intricate fucking architecture and work on them. And they say, oh, it was built in 1900 by this Freemason guy. Well, it's Freemasonry. That's what it is, right? The etymology of the English language is very, very interesting. Very interesting. So, that's kind of what's going on with... Yeah, so, fuck, I only got a couple people in here. Well, that's kind of fucked up. But I guess it's Friday. Everyone's got their live thing going on. I don't know what time I went on last time, but whatever. It's okay. I gotta do it, and it doesn't matter, man. I'll talk to the fucking phone. Because you know what? This shit's fucking AI anyways. I'm talking to the fucking AI right now. This thing is watching my fucking algorithm, mannerisms and shit. Dude, whatever we think the technology that you and I can look on the internet and know, the military are 70 years ahead of us. Easily, if not more. It's just the shit that's hidden from us and all that. It's just crazy to think, man. We're literally just like lab rats in on a hamster wheel now. Seriously, to a bigger thing, whatever it is. And that's how I see it. All they do is they put some bullshit on the tell live vision, and boom, it happens. And that's magic. It's magic, man. You manifest perception into reality through magic. It's magic with a K. And it's real. It works. It's, you know, and it's what there's another term for it. I actually have it written down. I think it might take me a second. Yeah, it's what the fuck. My notes are always so hard. It's hard for me to read my own writing. It's the manipulation. Yeah, causing change through the mastery of will. And that's what magic is, right? So it's crazy, man. Like, magic is fucking... And that's what's perpetrated on us every day. Through music, through television, through frequencies, all kinds of shit. And, you know, over here, I'm the crazy Illuminati guy, blah, blah, blah. But fucking, no, man. We don't have time to sit there and think about this. And when you do question it, and when you do think about it, you're labeled as a crazy person. So, what do you do? What do you do? Well, I'm an individual. I don't fucking follow shit, really. I mean, sure, I did and I like, you know, but I fucking like to think for myself. I like to critically think. I like to question shit. If I'm wrong, too, I'm wrong. Like, it sucks, but you're wrong. You're wrong, man. Fuck. Well, shake the guy's hand, whatever. It's okay. You know. But no, it's not how they have it going. How they have things going is you have to fucking fuck your best friend over, fuck his wife, and get his job. That's basically that's how they're raising people. But, and that, I mean, but it's also they're raising people to, like, if you're not walking on the right side of the road where they say you have to walk on the right side of the road where it's painted red, well, they'll call the cops. You know what I mean? Like, that's where we're headed now. That's where we're fucking headed. We're gonna, and okay, this is even crazier too, dudes. Britain has just, British invasion, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, those fucking guys, British East India Company, they have just enacted, and it's almost law, but kids can now be spies for over 20 different agencies. Let that sink in for a minute. Children can now be employed as spies in Britain. So, think about that, man. That is scary fucking shit. How many fucking 13-year-olds hate their fucking parents? Right? Huh? Yeah. How many children hate their fucking parents at 13 and 14, right? You know? And kids, too, they make snap, rash, emotional decisions. You know? Yeah. Yeah. And what else? What else is there in the thing? Oh, yeah, great. We got a... I just saw it on somebody else because I don't watch and I don't follow a lot of the, the mainstream stuff, but they got a transgender, some kind of transgender senator or fucking lawyer or something in the States. Biden just appointed this thing. What the fuck, man? What the fuck is going on, man? That's, what do they want? They want to turn us into bisexual robots, right? That they can turn on and off and download. So it doesn't matter, oh well, you can all have the same. So we don't need to buy pink or blue when you're born. You just buy purple or whatever it is. It's crazy, man. We're fucked up. It's fucked up. Yeah. So, wow. crazy, man. Last time I had like a lot. Well, anyway, so I'm gonna keep grinding, man. Because I got shit I gotta talk about. There's a few other things I fucking kind of had a little thing, like, and I was hoping there'd be a few people. But whatever, we'll post this fucking thing and get the views and shit. I'll go downtown and talk to some crazy people. I don't know. But you know, what was I gonna say here? Yeah, this is the other thing I was thinking about was, so I was checking this guy, Quantum of Solace, I think the name is. And he brought up a huge, really good point. Which kind of fucking, and then, but he didn't bring up the last point, which I'm gonna bring up, which makes me the smart one. But, so, these Q guys, right, the Q, you know, QAnon thing, what a dream, that would have been beautiful, but trust the plan, trust the plan. You know, I hoped, I was thinking, oh man, that'd be cool, that'd be really cool, yeah, like, fuck, because you know, that shit's going on. I mean, you seen John Podesta's artwork? Fuck, look at that shit, huh? You just, come on. Fucking, what's his name, Epstein's fucking island, he's got a fucking temple on the fucking thing, come on. Really? And that's for Frankism, that temple, it's a Frankism temple. You look into Frankism, that shit's fucking twisted. It's twisted, man, it's twisted. Yeah, so anyway, so what if this fucking Q shit is, okay, it's almost like, and this is gonna sound crazy as fuck, but just hear me out, because it's almost like there's two realities, right? Or three almost even. There's one reality that's the fucking Hillary Clinton, Obama type people, vaccinations, wear a mask, there's that real, that they think that they see this frequency, right? They see that one. Then there's the Q guys. They see this frequency. They have a lot in common with somebody like me that questions things, you know, but they also put a lot of hope into like a savior, a false savior. That's where it's strange, but or like that's where it gets like a cult thing. But so yeah, that's a fucking, because the thing is, these fucking guys work with the Hegelian dialect, right? That's 101 to them. They control the right side and the left side to control the whole chessboard, right? So in a chess tournament, they're gonna control both players, right? White boy, what's up, man? Right on, thanks, white boy. And you need some fucking. Last time I had some rock stars in here too, and I need some rock stars. Fucking right. Wait, have you heard Lance? Have you heard Lance's song? There, white boy, the one he put a thing out there. Lance is fucking. He sounds good, man. I think, you know something, honestly, and I'm jealous. He sounds good, dude. For that little country hip hop shit he did. You can pull a couple more out of his ass with those things. He's gonna sound. He might fucking go somewhere, man. He's, you know, hopefully no 360 deals, right? He has some what do you call it? A small hat come up to him with a fucking 360 deal. I would hate to see that, you know. He gets a big bag of money and then all of a sudden he's fucking he's rich with gold chains and then he's fucking got nothing, man. 12:30 at night in the States. Yeah. He's fucking good, man. He's good. Cheers, white boy. Fucking right on that. I like, you know? Right on, man. That's cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and come live on Fridays and just talk my fucking shit. Talk my fucking Illuminati, Hegelian, fucking crazy shit for a bit. What my thing I was talking about was, what if the Q thing was another... It was a psyop, but what if there's two realities, right? Or different, you know what I mean? Like frequencies that, like, we tune into them, you know what I mean? Well, like, because that's how these guys work. They work with this shit that we don't understand, we don't know. And that's why Zach Hubbard's channel is so important on that gematria. I'm gonna push him every time. He doesn't know me at all, I don't think. But that shit. Justin, what's up, man? What's up? Thanks, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you, Justin. Thank you. Yeah, and there's that guy. He's on to something because there's been guys that have won money on the football games that they're scripted. Everything is fucking scripted, man. It's crazy. We live in fucking crazy world, and you know, there's people, they call it waking up or whatever, right? Certain people are waking up. Well, there's some that never will. They're just, they think the way they think. They're just gonna do what they do, and that's it. They're just happy. And the other thing with this whole Illuminati shit or whatever, well, people go, oh, well, how can you keep a big conspiracy like that? How can? Well, the thing is, it's all compartmentalized. Most people don't know that they're towing the line. They're just being good law-abiding citizens that are doing the right thing. They don't know that whatever, you know, this ingredient they're putting in the food causes sterility or whatever, right? They don't know. So a lot of them are, and that's where these guys like Epstein come in, where they take them, they blackmail them, and they get them out, you know. I mean, it's fucking, it's these guys, man. It's fucking guys, man. It's fucking guys, you know? The fucking guys. Anyways, yeah, it's like crazy. Like, I didn't do a lot of, I didn't travel really at all. Okay, and you know, I got out of the downtown east side. And I kind of cleaned myself up, you know, and I'm doing the right thing, right? Like I'm, you know, working and I'm doing the right thing. And now all of a sudden, the world turns upside down and is fucked over. It's like, why did I even bother sometimes, you know? I really think that sometimes. I think, you know, well, everyone's wearing a mask. I should have just never took my mask, you know, took one off. I should just put a mask on, and you know what I mean? Like, fuck. It's we're yeah, and I live in Canada, man. I live in Canada where we're Canada, like, okay, socialism is okay, like, kind of, I think welfare systems are okay. I think that's alright. I've taken it before. I think welfare is alright, it's not enough, but I think it should be kind of a work fair thing or whatever, like, where you got kind of work for it. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, he's in here. I think people should kind of work, you know, to contribute, sort of thing. But yeah, man, it's yeah, and healthcare is, I don't know, but they're just the way people are. They just accept everything. The way things are, you know, we have no guns up here. We have no, you know what I mean. There's a lot of things that are bad with Canada. I mean, and that's, you know, that's by design. It's all by design. Like I said, these guys have thought, you know, 100 years in ahead. And see, that the thing is, what if they're these Rockefellers and Rothschild? What if they're living longer and you know, like, what if they know that, you know, because it's in the Bible, it said Noah lived for fucking 600 years or whatever it was. Like I said, guys, I'm not the guy that's gonna quote shit. I know what I know what I've read, but I'm not the fucking articulate fucking note-taking guy, you know. I'm the fucking dreamy, spaced out thinking guy. So, but anyways, yeah, it's fucked up. So, anyways, okay, well, we'll get off that topic for a sec. What's up with that? Yeah. You guys, did anyone else hear Lance's shit? Because I'm gonna fucking big up on Lance's fucking song. I thought it was great. The country one, second to the one that he put out. Yeah, I think he just put one out. I think it's the one before it. Anyways, I think the guy is fucking. He's got a good voice with his fucking, for the way he sings, for the fucking topics and shit. It's pretty good. Let me fucking even find it. I'll put it on. Cause yeah, it's fucking. I want to fucking yeah. You know, I think that's what, you know, that's what us YouTubers should do, kind of, also, that are getting into music. Like, fuck the big fuck the fucking record companies and that. We should all kind of fuck with each other and, you know, give each other a leg up and that. Like, I won't be in the game until, you know, a couple more months. I'm still learning. My thing is, though, my fucking special talent, my superpower when it comes to music, is I've listened to so fucking much of it, and I know what sounds cool, and I know fucking what sounds good, and I do. Like, I was a Frank Zappa fan, for fuck's sake, so I know music. And yeah, I can't wait till I can fucking loop some of this shit. So let's see, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be lots of fun because, and then what I want to get a rapper and put it on top of certain, like, man, there's so many fucking loops you can get out of all this music that you know, has already been released, right? But the other thing I want to do with it is put it on the 432 frequency, right? You know what I mean? I just, whatever I do and whatever I do for media, right? Like, I think this is my thing, is it's media now, right? I'm gonna do media, art, like the videos, the music kind of shit, the video editing, that. I like it. I could sit in front of this stupid thing all day and just, and I don't even know what I'm doing yet. Like, my files are all fucking windows. But I think that's what we gotta do, man, is like start really, you know, pushing each other's fucking shit, man, because it's you know, like, who else is going to, right? Who else is going to? Yeah, fucking right, it would be, man. I like here. I'm gonna bump them right now if I can. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah. Some of the boys
Can you hear that?
Coming on, you know what I'm saying? Some of them ain't never gonna get to breathe that good, fresh, free air again. It's for you, fellas.
Like, this sounds cool right here. Like,
from the back rows, country strong, ride or die, on the road. Papa was a rolling stone, so I made it on my own. Gun toting, pistol smoking out loud, kush token, plenty other selling bells, had it little heartbroken. I'm a blue collar, badass motherfucker, never been a coward, show as hell, ain't a sucker. Hands stay dirty, clean money that I'm earning off work. When it's dark, back to it in the morning. Family first, ain't no other way. I see a bus of 12 every day, wake up and repeat it. These old boots, yeah, they seen better days, but I wake up in the morning, strap them up and get paid. Did my time like a man, 10 toes in the sand. I made it out alive, bitch, now I understand that loyalty is earned and it's never ever given. And as long as I'm alive, I'ma stay unforgiven, cause everything ain't always as it seems. Gave up the fast life so I can follow my dreams, and every single day is a struggle, but I gotta hang on. Gotta do it for the fellas who ain't never coming home, cause everything ain't always as it seems. Give up the fast life so I can follow my dreams, and every single day is a struggle, but we gotta hang on. Gotta do it for the ones who ain't never coming home. I was born to lose, couldn't choose. Old road, new blues.
You can write too, you can write. The boy's got a pen. The boy's got a pen, man.
It was necessary, cause when you got kids to feed, that shit can get scary. Like my world was crumbling, my feet kept stumbling. I couldn't take the sound of my son's belly rumbling, but now I got a new path. Fuck the past. Everyone who ever doubted me, prepare to kiss my ass with my head held high, my nose to the ground, bust my ass every day for my piece of the pop. My family ran with me in a way that I can fail.
I hope he knows I'm gonna put his shit to funk music. I hope he doesn't mind. I'm gonna remix this when I fucking figure it out. But yeah, I'm gonna fucking, I give a thumbs up. You know, I mean, there's a couple other guys too. Spartan's got some good shit too. He's got some Jeter.
Cause everything ain't always as it seems. Give up the fast life so I can follow my dream, and every single day is a
Who the
struggle,
fuck is
but we
doing
gotta
that?
hang
Sorry,
on.
fucking.
Gotta do it for the ones who ain't never coming home. Cause everything ain't
I'm
always
sorry,
as it
it's
seems. Give
one
up
of
the
those
fast life
guys.
so I can follow my dream.
And it's, but none of these,
Every
none of the
single day
fuckers
is a
are in here,
struggle, but
man.
we
They
gotta
fucking,
hang
where
on.
the fuck is,
Gotta do it for the
you know?
ones who ain't never coming
Where the
home.
fuck,
Cause everything ain't always as it seems. Give up the fast life so I can follow my dream. And every single
maybe I'm
day
gonna
is a
put out a
struggle,
look,
but we
cause
gotta
I think
hang
I'm
on.
gonna
Gotta
fucking,
do it for the boys who ain't never coming home.
okay, yeah, I hope that wasn't on when before. Anyways, yeah, no, G Dirt sounds pretty good too, but I think, you know, man, when I heard this song, I just thought, you know, that's a good tune. You know, it's the first recording I've ever demos type of thing, but it's got potential. It's a good song. It's a really good song, actually. And yeah, he can rock that fucking he can rock that shit. That fucking country hip hop kind of thing. So yeah. So that's that's what I'm thinking. We should. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Okay. You feel me? So fucking Jesus Christ, man. I thought I'd be bumping a bit tonight, but I guess not. I guess my ego will take it, and that's okay. I can take one on the chin, like a guy, you know. But it's all good, man. The guys that are in here and then popped in are all fucking cool. You know something? Like that's the thing, man. Like at least I got the balls to come on here and talk my shit, right? So fuck you if you don't want to listen to me. But I kind of one of the things I want to kind of get or like achieve with this live shit is I want to be able to kind of network with the right people that are kind of like-minded, and like you don't even have to have the same beliefs or whatever. It's just I just think there's some of us, we got to kind of stick together, find each other, man, because seriously I think some shit's going down, man. I don't know. I'm not trying to be like a fucking doomsday guy or nothing like that either, but man, why? You know, the deaths aren't fucking even. And then anyone you talk to, oh, but my fucking so and so had it, or this so and so had it. Yeah, but there's no flu deaths. There's no, like, fuck, man. It's, yeah, oh, so and so works in the hospital. They did that. No, yeah, okay. Nobody's told me so and so works in the hospital, and there's 20 people fucking crawling on each other, falling on the, technically. Oh, thanks. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Thank you. There's like. Yeah, there's lung diseases and all this kind of stuff, but this thing, there's been a patent. They had event 201, so there was foreknowledge of this. This is all I'm saying. So whatever, man. It's like fuck. And then you check out Zach's shit, and he says, okay, listen, he does the gematria breakdown on a narrative of what, and the narrative isn't just what he makes up. It's what's scripted in the papers. So it's the stories in the papers, so forth. And then he counts back certain things, and it's just every time. And he'll go, oh, because this number, and this number, this. Okay, I think this is gonna happen. I predict, so and so, because it'll be this guy's birthday, the 11th or whatever. So the narrative is probably gonna be this guy, this or that. And he's fucking on it, man. It's creepy, fucking crazy how, and people like he made this video and like about how. Like even with just my shit, like I'll talk and I'll mention a couple of things, and people don't even want, like, I'll go, well, there might be more to this, you know what I mean? It's like, well, no, it's no, you should wear the mask. you should do that. You know, like automatically they just cut you out and they just think, well, no. You know what I mean? They just don't fucking even want to hear that we could be being lied to. Not us. The other thing too, guess who they're giving this shot to first? Oh yeah, the natives in Canada. Oh yeah, they get it first, of course. That should be your first fucking clue. Right there. Oh, okay, we'll give it to her. Come the fuck on, you dumb people, man. Like, fuck off. Really? And, you know, there's more people dying from cigarettes, more people die from heroin, more people die from fucking all kinds of fucking shit. And we didn't close the world down. We didn't lock down fucking shit. That's not for fucking safety reasons, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, I do, man. Oh, like when the same people, okay, it's not even fucking hard to look at. The same people own the media corporations, the same corporation, you know? Okay, right there. There's a fucking, the censorship that's on right now. Right there, that should tell these people something. But no, oh, okay, and just with this whole fucking shitangle show that went on down south there, that guy, the orange bad man, he's part of it. He was Jesuit trained. He's part of it. He brought in the fucking, the warp speed, Operation Warp Speed fucking thing or whatever. He made Israel all kinds of fucking deals and money, and he did deals with China too, for fuck's sakes, man. Like, fuck, and these people, like, I like the guy just because the other guys didn't like him. You know, fuck, but really, you know, this whole thing is fucking fucked. But no, you can't, you get people so, you know, and then you get the BLMs, and that's fucking George Soros and this and all the fucking, you know, but no, it's, you're racist. I mean, holy fuck, these people yell so much they don't want to hear. And how is anti-fascist how is being anti-fascist wearing a mask and yelling at people and, you know, like all the shit that happened all in Portland and everything. And Jeter was right there, man. He fucking lives there, buddy, and he's fucking like, hey, we're tapping in on him in his life. What's up, Jeter? You know, and he's like, yeah, fuck, man, it's fucking fucked up down here, you know. And then fucking, you don't go to the Capitol unless you're fucking invited, man. You don't get in there like, come on. Fuck off. You know, okay, and we went to the moon. Like, fuck you, man. Just really, how do these people believe all this crap? And you know, I'm not trying to be arrogant by thinking I'm this smart fucking guy, because I'm not. I did a lot of stupid fucking shit when I was a kid, man. A lot of stupid shit. And I still do stupid shit. I still do things that I know aren't good for me and this and that, right? I still. But I'm willing to fucking question. I'm willing to, you know, I don't like being wrong, but I'm willing to be wrong. You know, it's fucking, you know, because the thing is, like, sometimes these corporate guys or these lawyers, like Camel Ha, didn't she put like a record number of fucking brothers in the fucking jail? Like, and didn't she like not pardon some guy that was innocent and let him die on death row or something? Like, I mean, I don't know. I think she's fucking not the nicest person here. And then look at Pelosi. Wow, what a fucking weird one that one is, man. Jesus fucking Christ. That's like, just look at that fucking thing and I'm scared as shit. That thing should be put to sleep. Fuck, man. That thing should be put to sleep. Anyways, okay. Well, there's the other thing. I guess this has been it's been about almost an hour. I was on for 2 hours last time. Not I fucking I had a few people. It's you know. Anyways, whatever. You know, if I fucking, I'm kind of sitting here. It's weird doing a pod thing like this Because it's like you're talking to yourself. How's it going? Oh, I don't know. It's all right. Okay. Well, hey, gotta talk to the people. Okay. Thank you. You know that. I was watching this thing on a video on chess on the building chess computers when back in the day, like in the 80s, and this guy that was building the chess computer, and he was, putting all the shit on the chips, and they had these competitions where the computer chess guys, excuse me guys, would go up against a chess grandmaster, right? And so the computer wasn't good at at the long game, where where the human would sacrifice some pawns or whatever and let the guy and then the computer kind of didn't really get that in. The computer would sort of have this aggressive sort of game anyways. But so they're teaching this computer how to play chess, blah blah blah. Right there was right, if we could go back into time, which we probably can. I mean, that may be how this shit's all twisted, Mandela effect and shit. But if we could go back, that, in my opinion, is a very important time, because right there when we were teaching the computer to learn how to play chess, that's the birth of AI right there. Right? And I think it's here. I mean, I think that's what Google is. I think that's what YouTube is. I think these people are their figureheads. But I think AI is running the show, man. I think for a lot of the shit, I really do. It's, how many times fucking you're talking, blah blah blah. This shit goes on your phone, this that. It's strange. We live in it's really strange, man. Yeah, well, that's the thing, man. The thing is, well, okay, Justin, you weren't on when I said check out Dr. Sherry Tenpenny, okay? Dr. Sherry Tenpenny. Yeah, you gotta check her out. Here, let's go. Dr. Sherry Tenpenny. Here we go. Okay. You got to check her out, because she broke this shit down, and she's like, okay, these fucking guys in their shot. What you see, notice the language I'm using. And that's it. I'm gonna start projecting a new language, and it's just gonna be, you'll get it. You'll be able to pick it up, sort of thing. It's trying to fuck up the algorithm too, sort of. And just thinking about that. Maybe we should learn how to differently, right? Just kind of make up our own, so but yeah, check her out, because this chick, she's very smart. Like, okay, up in Canada and BC, we have a lady, and her name is Dr. Bonnie Henry, and she's this nice little looking old lady that's telling everyone to do what they're telling us, right? What's up, Nostradamus? How's it going, my friend? You missed a lot of fucking. I've been going off, man. I've been going off. I guess, nobody fucking gets my notifications or whatever. That's why I gotta put out commercials. But yeah. So this Dr. Sherry Tenpenny. That's what I'm rapping about right now. She's saying, and she's, okay. You know how your computer, okay, when you update it, right? Everyone should know this, but when Google and that, they were financed, they got financing from CIA, certain things. So what they did was they put a back door, and so literally, if they wanted to, or which is probably happening now, which is probably all recorded, but they can tell every keystroke you do. They can probably tell how warm your skin is up against the computer, type of thing, right? And there's nanotech in this. What's up? What's up? There's nanotech in this fucking shot. So what her thesis or her what she says is that's what this is the mark. This is the mark. Okay, you're gonna need this. They're gonna download the cryptocurrency onto your fucking thing, right? And then you get a credit system. That's Agenda 2030. Okay, it's a credit system. So it's however the Chinese credit system works. It's gonna be something like that. So you behave, you get access. Everyone's parceled off into fucking these little apartments. Now you think, how are they gonna do that? How are they gonna get somebody like my dad, who's bought and paid for his house and all this kind of stuff, to fucking want to go live in a fucking easy? You're gonna fucking have earthquake, flood, burn, fire, whatever. There you go. The insurance is fucking bullshit. The fucking whatever is, the corporate whatever. Nobody's liable, nothing, blah, blah, blah. People lose everything. Then, what do you do? Oh, government, I need help. Oh, FEMA. Hey, here we come. Yeah, we just happen to have all these things here, y'all. Come on, man, guys. It's not a fucking hard thing to see. It's just such a long game, right? But really, it's, this is like weird, man. We're like so fucking close. There's like so little time left. It's, yeah, we're so close, man. Yes, they've been they took the coins away a long time ago. Yeah, like why the fuck is him? Why does he have anything to do with fucking shots? And this fucking guy, you ever seen the TED Talk? He's talking about population control. And we will get a hold of the population numbers as the more people we murder. Are you? And what's he doing down in Africa right now? You know what he's doing? He's killing niggers. Sorry, but I had to say it like that because that's what he's doing. He's just killing people, man. And we're all to these people. That's why I say, and okay, yeah, let me get on that a bit. When you look into the gematria, like the certain words, they have meanings and frequency and connotation. When you're speaking, man, that shit affects you, man. Yeah. Well, the thing is, okay, yeah, like look at all the robots that they have working. They have drones, they have robots, they have less and less, they need less and less people. I think 300 million people. Was it what did you say, 300 million? See, that's the thing, my memory, man, I don't have a good memory. Okay, we had a shitload of people. The population increased during this thing, okay? Historically, populations go down during one of these things. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing. It's a thing. If it is a thing, it's a thing that shit happens. You can't live your life in fear. Oh, there's cars on the road. I'm scared. I'm gonna fucking wear a rubber fucking tire suit so I don't get hit by a car. What the fuck, man? What kind of thinking is this? Like, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. I mean, by their rules and what they say, when I go, into the bank and I have to sign for whatever, and that they should be sterilizing my pet. You know what I mean? There should be little fucking Mexican girl fucking, come on. Or this is the even crazier thing. You go into a fucking restaurant here where I live. Okay, you have to wear your thing to go in. Then you sit down and take it off to eat. How the fuck does that make sense? And how the fuck does anyone... How do you participate in something that fucking asinine? I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it. I won't do it. I haven't done it. I won't do it, man. And fuck you, man. No, okay, well then fuck. I'll go fucking pick fucking bottles off the fucking ground. I'll go fucking be homeless again, man. I'm not fucking doing it. It's fucked up, man. Like, fuck you. Like, really, what happened to fuck? And these are the same people that said, no bullying. Don't bully. Don't be a bully. Well, you're bullying me. Okay, I feel insecure. Now, whenever I go outside, I can't take it and start freaking out. You know, I feel like everyone's looking at me, man. Like, what the fuck? I just don't. It's crazy. It's crazy. And okay, this is one of the reasons I believe. Be like, it's this whole Luciferian fucking shit. It's as above, so below. So what's happening is what was once totally taboo, disgusting, and not talked of, not said. It was a sin. It was just morally, you don't do it. It's fucking pushed. It's presented in school. It's been a complete 180 switch, flip. The paradigm is twisted, and that's what they mean by as above, so below. The duality in this fucking shit. Man. It's all duality, man. It's all like, and that's the thing, like with the English language, right? It's the English language is fucked up. It's written so we can. It's made so we keep ourselves in a negative frequency or just it's double speak. It's we get tricked, right? It's this whole shit is okay. It's told to you in your stories, in your fables, in your little you know. It's told to you like the vampire story. He can't hurt you unless you let him in. Well, the power doesn't work unless you consent, right? It's about frequency and power, and that's this thing. We gotta drop all the idols, man. Even me jamming to music and kind of thing is it's kind of given the idol. I mean, I know and I don't, but I get lost in it too because I'm such a music lover. But that is the power. That's what they're after with these rituals. When they do this shit, that's what they're focusing on is. So when you're cheering for the Beatles or you're cheering for fucking Obama, let me see if I can pull this one up. This is gonna fucking freak you guys out here. I don't know, I've been fucking up with my computer, but when Obama said yes we can, right, it's thank you Satan backwards, right? So let me see if I can find this. I tried this on my computer where I ran an app where I said yes we can, and I ran it backwards. So let's see if I can do it. So okay, we got this on. Oh well. Yes we can. 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 Okay. Let's go backwards here. Okay, let's turn up the volume. Okay, let's hit play. It's not working. Fucking thing. Yeah, of course it is. Fuck you. Really? Anyways, I tried it on this app when it worked. Does any other one work, or do they all just don't work? Huh. Yeah, I fucked up my apps, man. I was pushing buttons on my computer. Oh, hey, Black Illuminati, fuck. Yeah, man, I fucking been going off, man. I fucking been dropping all kinds of fucking bombs. Fuck me, man. No, you know something. You know what's gonna happen now when I get on my live? I'm gonna be nerding out on this fucking thing. all night, and you know, I'm probably gonna fuck it up even more. Because I fucking do that shit. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, weird. Huh. Let's see if I can. Fuck me, man. That pisses me off. You know, I was gonna see if this works. Yeah, fucking I fucked it up. I knew that would happen. Anyways, that fucking kind of sucks, guys. That's because it works. Anyways, if you can do that, if you can if you have an app on your computer that can play your voice backwards, say yes we can on the app, and then play it backwards, and you'll notice that it says. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah. If you'll notice that it says thank you, Satan. But well, I think my point was the English language is it's doublespeak. It's meant to trick us. It's meant to. We're not supposed to learn it as it is, like whole and whole. You know, you have the whole pie, or there's a hole in the pie. You know, right and right and right. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. Like, and then it's coded in this gematria shit, which is even like that's just everyone has to check out Zach's stuff. This guy is he's on to something. He really is, and I can see he's getting frustrated because people aren't listening to him. I mean, he's got a lot of followers and subscribers and that, but I mean, there's still all kinds of people that just it goes over their head. Yeah. Yeah, you know it, man. You know it, man. This is like we are in a war of like this is it, man. Like really, this is it. This is fucking end time shit, in my opinion. The chip it was written about. The synagogue of Satan was written about, man. Predicted in this fucking book, okay? Yeah, this book is the King James, but it was written. So it says fucking backwards. Yeah. I want to have another read. I need another read. Yeah, well that's part of it too, right? Start speaking a different fucking like, mannerisms and that, just to keep just try to throw the fucking algorithm off, because like I think AI is here, man. I think it's here now already. And I was saying Nostradamus there. I was saying when they in the 80s when they the nerds in the universities were teaching the computers to learn how to play chess. That was the birth, I think. That's where the computers learned to learn and think and do all this kind of stuff. Hey, Scotty, thank you very much. Myra, how you doing? Myra Cooks, thank you. You came by from Activate. How you doing? Good. My little show's a little different than Activate. I'm kind of a crazy sort of guy, but thank you. I checked out your channel too, and I saw your little cooking thing, and that's cool. Right on, man. My wife Lorraine loves to cook, and I'm lucky because I get to eat it. And when she she's just gonna grab a turkey just because she cooked her first turkey for Christmas. We had her sister, and it rocked. It turned out great. Oh, you're my baby Jane's big brother, B-Links. Yeah, right on, man. Cool, cool. Right on. Good, good. Yeah. Spear cooking. You know what? Okay, spear cooking. That's what do I know about it? I know you shouldn't fucking do it. That's like the fucking that's like baby steps into eating people. I think. You know. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, dude, I am lucky there, man. We and this I want to wait till I have a lot more like I got a little base of people because I've always kind of said yeah you know I at first when I first came on YouTube I wanted to go on Death's channel but I'm not really like a prison guy but I kind of that's how I kind of slipped in that's how I got most of my subs and that was because I went like I was on Lance had me Matt had me and then I trolled Death a little bit about it but you know but my thing was that I wanted to tell the story about how I met my wife, like how, like just kind of our story, because we both were downtown East Side selling dope, crack, and heroin and all that kind of shit, and doing a lot of it. And yeah, and then now we're both here, across the water in Northbound, and we're working a legitimate job. We paint houses. We're artists, craftsmen. Like today, we just finished this job today. Actually, for this, the people were super nice. They're quite demanding. They were really, but you know, that's fine. They're paying a lot of money. You know, you want to get your thing done once. Um, I take a lot of pride in my work. I do. I like what I do. I'm good at it and I want to give the customer a good product. I want to have them like happy. I don't want to, you know. So, but what we had to start with, the walls were horrible. It was a lot. There was a lot more than you know what was on the budget type of thing. And yeah, but I mean, this lady cooked us steak and lobster, man. That's the first time I've ever had like I've had people buy me lunch. I've had beer and I've had presents and I've had tips but that's the first meal I've had really cooked for me like that. That was really cool. So yeah, that was really cool. And yeah, I like doing that. I like helping, you know, painting. I like doing that. I'd like to do get a little more into the artsy kind of stuff, but like I said, I wasted a few years, you know, doing drugs, right? The cops seem worse in Canada and the U.S. Okay, what? The cops seem worse in Canada than in the U.S. Why is that? Yeah. Um. Well, because the main thing is we have the RCMP and they're like a federal, you know, police force. So cities they can have their own police force. Some cities, like there's the Vancouver police, but the RCMP are sort of in all the outlining areas, and you know, so the RCMP is like the Canada's cops, right? So they're like the CIA or whatever. I mean, these guys have fucking all kinds of tech and fucking knowledge, and you know, they send guys to war zones and train fucking, you know, military after we've taken over and cooed their fucking country or whatever. We send in RCMP to train their cops, and yeah, the RCMP they're a dangerous organization, and they treat women really horribly too. Apparently, I actually dated a girl that like I used to sell coke when I lived in North Anna. I was like a coke dealer, and for a bit when I was like 18. But I was like into the rap music and that, and so I had all these gold rings and stupid. I dressed like a fucking wigger. And I can walk around. I had the brick phone, the big brick, you know, those big Motorola's. But yeah, man, the cops, they fucking they'll yeah they'll disappear you really if you. I mean, the RCMP. I mean, they have enough power and enough money and enough funding that you know they could disappear. They could rendition you if they wanted. They could take you to another fucking part of the world and torture you, man. Like they have that kind of power, and they have a lot of power. Like there's okay, I like I said, I know a lot of shit. I just don't know exact facts, but I'm pretty fucking good. Like I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not the articulate guy, but anyways, there's a law that was just passed, so the cops can have the right to come into my house within 2 hours of me pulling into my house driving, and they can charge me with drunk driving if somebody said, oh, I saw this guy drinking beer up at this whatever, and he jumped in his car. And like, they could come and arrest me and charge me, and I'd fucking go to jail and have to go to court and blah blah blah. Yeah, and we don't have like the bail system up here. You can't just pay money to get out. I mean, you can, but you have to go in front of a JP and get, get. He's basically like a mini judge, and he kind of, you know, let you out, or you get remanded. Yeah, our system's pretty. It's yeah, they can be really dangerous. And the thing is too is that they have an agenda, so they are, within the one thing with the RCMP, that like they have that federal agenda. So, they're getting funding, right? So we want you guys to start pulling over purple people. Well, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, okay, well, I guess those 10,000 fucking guns and tanks and that you ordered for this city aren't going to come this year. You know what I mean? There's that, right? You give up blowing where you are. But in Chicago, they give bonds where you... Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I think they do that in a lot of the states. I'm not sure. Every state's different. Every state's like their own little country down there, right? Kind of thing. I heard Texas is really good right now. Like, it's in Florida too, actually. I heard are good places to be. California is not a good place, I've heard. Is that where you are, Mara, in California? Or you're in Chicago? Chicago, man. Because, yeah, California is just... And it's Los Angeles is there, man. That's creepy fucking place. Like, I wanted, like, when I was a kid, man, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about this Illuminati shit. Because I fell for it. Yeah, I fell for it, man. I wanted to be the rock star, die young, and fucking, the whole bit. The whole fucking thing. And it's just, what a fucking pipe dream, stupid fucking, there's no fucking way in hell I would, if I, just, yeah, it's very controlled, that the whole system's very controlled, and unless you're willing to fucking pay and play or give up your booty, you ain't gonna be rich and famous, And I quite honestly, when you really sit back and think about it, I don't think I would. I think that's what's wrong with a lot of this, rap music now. I mean, rap. When I first got into it, it was Public Enemy and like Arrested Development. So it's like these kind of bands that were like, woke, kind of like dropping some fucking. But even some of that, the fucking whole black-white paradigm racist thing is, in my opinion, it's bullshit. I think there's a lot of shit wrong with the narratives that they teach us about the slave trades and this and that. I think there's a lot of shit that's just made up. And, yeah, I mean, there's like, yeah, this Tartarian shit, like the Moorish Tartarian... Like, this shit was global, man. This, and there's fucking runes and runes, like the marks and tablets and shit that are similar to what Egypt has, that are older than Egypt, and they're in Ireland and shit. Like, this is like Atlantean type shit, man. And so it's, and yeah, like I don't, this whole whatever, all this shit, races are different because they're different. Right? Otherwise, we'd all look the fucking same. So sure, there's differences. So what? Some races are more and keep family, and some races aren't. Some, some races are better, smarter, more into this. We have differences. It's fucking no big deal, man. Like, what the fuck? Who cares? There's generalizations too, like, and the reason why they're cliches because they're like that, the Chinese driver, what I mean? Like, it's the cliches are the cliches because they're kind of half truths, really. Um, just people get so twisted up about fucking shit, man. Like, really, like the fact, like, okay, right now, if I go nigger, right, it's like it's even saying it, I feel. But you turn on the Bullet Scotty show, it's fucking every fucking third word, So, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like, this shit is it's we're just constantly fed this bullshit. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, different breeds of dogs. I thought of that too, man. It's the same type of thing, man. Like, and that's cool. Like fucking rice. It's where you get the different foods from and different things and this. Yeah, like different music and foods and ideas and shit. And yeah, what's wrong with that? Why do you want to all be the same? Why do y'all want to be? What the fuck that shit, man? Cops killed in 1979. What did that mean? And yeah, the rap music, okay. I love it. I love a lot of hip hop. I'm not a hip hop head guy. I totally into it, but I love it. It's good. But like I said, I seen Public Enemy. I was in, like, but when NWA came and they went huge and that. Well, the same. What happened the same time was a whole bunch of fucking dope landed on the doorsteps of all these ghetto fucking cities, right? And then they fucking, like, I would make a fucking shitty fucking black guy. I mean, I wear the same fucking sandals with socks in the rain, okay? I don't go buy Jordans every week. I don't even want to go to the store. I don't wear jewelry. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, and teaching people to spend money like that and worship that kind of shit is just fucking wrong, man. It's just wrong, and teaching people to think in that paradigm, and that's cool. I want to emulate this person with the guns and the nigga. That's so fucking wrong. It's just so fucking bad, man. It is. If you sit down and think about it, teaching people to kill their friends and betray people is what being a real nigger is, or a real one, or whatever. When you fucking sit down and think about it, man. The shit is just not funny. And the same thing with this whole gang fucking shit, man. Really? Like, it's every... It's not a happy ending, man. It never is. It never is. And the ones that are the happy end, the ones that, they're not sharing. The ones, it's, I don't, like, I get the attraction because of the music and the bumping and the this and the that. But if you didn't have all that to promote that idealism, it wouldn't be so popular. I guarantee it wouldn't be. Like, they should have raps about fucking learning fucking, I don't know, whatever. Learning how to, about your health or whatever. Learning how to do holistic medicine or something. I don't know, man. But you know what I'm saying? This shit should be more fucking, like, that's, so there's a word, it's called autodidactic, and that means self-taught. And I think we all should do that. Because even the universities, okay, even when you go to a doctor, right? All these doctors, they say it. Well, the funding for the universities and the doctors all come from those people. The Rockefeller Foundation, it's huge funding for all that kind of shit. Okay, those, and so, and then people say, oh, how is there a conspiracy? Well, when you have a bunch of people going to the Council of Foreign Relations meetings, the Bilderberg meetings, oh, they go to this place called Bohemian Grove, they wear a robe and dance around an owl. That's creepy as fuck, just as it is. Yeah, the celebrity thing is huge. Like, it's huge. Because what you're doing, too, is you're giving them that energy. Okay, when you're buying a shirt that says whatever, you're giving them your physical energy. Like, your work, money, the currency. It's the current, energy, currency, right? You're giving them that, right? The other hand is when you're cheering for the, like, think about this. When you're, like, in a stadium and 200,000 or 50,000 people are cheering for you, that just must be the biggest rush, man. You must be better than comedy, for fuck's sakes. Like, come on. Like, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's this magic is what I'm talking about. The energy, the transfer of power, right? That's what this is, and that's what we don't know about. We don't know about this, and I sound crazy talking about it, right? But I'm willing to do that. Just fuck it. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not wearing your fucking thing, so I'm gonna talk crazy, right? I'm gonna animate it so I even look crazy. Whatever, you know what I mean? You want to call me a crazy conspiracy guy? I'll be the crazy conspiracy guy, right? Fuck you, man. Fuck you, and fuck you, fucking brain dead idiots. Like, seriously. Yeah, man. Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's, as we're such herd mentality fucking species, you know? We all gotta run with the fucking pack. We all gotta do that. Fuck that. When you're running with the pack, you either get run over or you don't make it, right? If you go the other way, you take the shortcut, you know? That's what I'm trying to get my, twist into. Like, I, just with this thing, right? Like, this computer thing I just started trying to get into and whatever. It's a lot of shit just to kind of, and like I said, my memory and this and that isn't, I can watch something and I'll forget it 2 seconds later, but I'm having fun, and I have to. I resisted it for so long. I was a cash guy. I didn't have a bank account until about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, okay, thanks, Myra. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you actually came by. Thank you very much. I hope I see you again. I hope I didn't scare you away. But yeah, if not, I'll see you on LA's thing. I always pop in to say hi. He's a little different than I am, but I love the guy. He's always shouts me out. He's good. He's a good YouTuber. I like him. You know what I mean? He's a good. He supports, and that's the thing. Like, this YouTube shit, this social media shit. I think this is how shit's gotta be, man. You're not. You can't go out. You can't. I feel I'm forced to learn it, which I don't mind learning it because I actually enjoy playing on the computer and doing the things, and even just whatever that's mundane things. I actually enjoy it, but yeah, I honestly, I think if it never popped up, there'd be a lot of stuff and a lot of things, people wouldn't have access to certain information and this and that and so forth. The kind of information does get out, but it's in books and this and that. It's harder, so there's that. But the whole tracking thing is just fucked up, man. It really is. Like, whatever you think they're doing 10 times worse. I honestly, for whatever reason. These people, these fucking things, man, these fucking people, they're fucking sick. Like, how do I don't know, I just don't get it. Sometimes I don't know. It's Canadian. Yeah, I think it is. Well, it was in our toothpaste, man. Ever since I was a kid, I was taught fluoride is fucking for your teeth. I have no teeth now. I have fucking, you know, part of that was probably from doing dope and eating candy, but just even sugar and everything, man. Like this, like just these industries, right? Okay, first of all, the opium industry, the the heroin and all that. The British East India Company made fucking boatloads, literally boatloads of money to subvert other countries, to bribe, to fucking kill by forcing the Chinese to buy their opium in the opium wars. You know? And then the Hudson's Bay Company comes over here in Canada and forces alcohol to the natives. They wipes out generations of fucking native brain cells, and they give them blankets with smallpox, which is chemical warfare, um, biological warfare, chemical warfare with the alcohol. They fucking, they know, like, come on, man, they know what they're doing. You can't tell me they don't. And if they didn't, if they after a year they would have figured it out, and but no, it's like the way they took these lands, and just all the colonialism and all that kind of conquering and shit. It was really bad shit, man. And just even the way humans treated each other back in the fucking 1800s and shit. They had orphan trains, dude. They had fucking human zoos, man. Human fucking zoos. Different fucking indigenous fucking people would be kept and put on display in a human zoo. Okay? What do you think about that? And dig this. The people that had the money, that were able to go see it, okay, were the people that taught the people. Okay, you understand? So that's how the paradigm, that's how it is. That's how, these world fairs. That's interesting shit, man. Check into the world's fairs around 1900. Like said, all these cities had fires, So the theory is all that this shit was here before. I mean, and that history has been completely subverted. And the more I look into this kind of thing, and the more lectures I hear about it, and this and that, the history is so much. It's bullshit. It's his story. It's told. I question everything now. Everything. I just don't. I mean, I don't know. Have you guys seen that clip where the news, Reuters, puts out the they put out the fucking the news guys are talking, and they're all telling a joke, right? And it goes from one square, and it's basically showing all the different news agencies, the local news and national news from all over North America, and they're all saying the same jokes. They all get the same script, and they tell it. So on the so and so did a double jump, so and so did or whatever the joke was. They fucking all tell the same joke. How the fuck is that news? How is that fucking news? Come on. Yeah, Dwayne's a great guy, man. I like that guy. He's going a little Hollywood right now on us, but he's the shit, man. Dwayne's my son. I call him my son. So, yeah. And see, that's the funny thing too, is when I came on his show, I was nervous. I was fucking nervous as fuck. I was like the only black guy talking, or only white guy talking to a bunch of black guys from oh. So I was fucking nervous. But when Dwayne, he's the thing about him. He can get that shit out. But the thing, when I call my son, when I went on there, this is what I'm talking about like this whole. He kind of had to say, this white dude's coming on my show. He's been with me for a while, and he calls me son, and I call him pops, and he kind of had to explain it, you know, because I guess he got trolled about that, and that sucks, man. That fucking sucks. Like, why the fuck? You should fucking, you know, who fucking cares, man, that I'm calling him son, and he goes, you know, it's a joke. It's a, because I'm older than him. I'm fucking, listen, son, I'll give you some information. You know, you're putting it out good. I like, he was popping, he was doing his lives and this and that. So I'm like, you know, this guy is fucking really he's got a good camera presence. He's got a good gift of gab. He's really, he's got it. He's got a good, you know, I think he's gonna go far. But, yeah, and so, I've seen him since the beginning. I've been on there since he's had maybe 300 subs or something. But, yeah, I thought that, like, when he was doing that, I was like, oh, really? He's gonna do this? That sucks, man. I just felt like, fuck, that sucked, man, you know? It was built before it was built. Yeah. Yeah, man, yeah, yeah, okay, you're into that. You know what I'm talking about, the Tartarian mud flood shit, man. Because, like, with Rome, they had to dig that fucking place out, dude. They had to dig those shits out. It's fucked up. It's crazy. Like, yeah. Wow, man. Let's see, what are we at? We're just over an hour, eh? Oh, wow. We still got a couple of you guys. I don't. You want to go for a bit longer? Are you cool, or should we kind of tone it down? I don't really. Is there anything? Any questions? Anyone got a question if you want, or anything like that? I am kind of new to this live streaming shit. It's funny, like G Dirt just came out and he did it good. He gets like 10 guys in there all the time. But G Dirt's a cool guy. Even though he's a ginger, he's a cool guy. I like him. He's yeah, he's. I mean that's you know, this guy comes, you know, he fucking had a shitty upbringing, and he did the same thing as me. He jumped in the trolling thing for a bit to get himself popular. But both him and Jay, they fucking both just zoom went right by me, and fucking Matt zoom right by me. Cause but whatever. Like I said, it's, you know, I kind of like, I do want to have my platform grow, because then I get to more people. I'm not about money or that kind of thing really, but I do. Yeah, yeah. I do want to be able to like network with more people and just, you know, find, because kind of what I'm kind of putting out there is stuff that I have seen, and I'm kind of putting things together, different things together, right? Oh, 100%. I think they should decriminalize drugs. 100%. Yeah, they sell drugs in the pharmaceutical companies. More people die from those drugs than the other drugs. The illegal drugs are basically there for yeah, people like drug content. Well, you know, they had you know, like I said, I'm no role model, so that's why, you know what I mean. I'm not a fucking recovery channel. I'm nothing like that. So, but I think it should be legal or decriminalized, because, for one, when I was a junkie, when I was fucking shooting dope, I was ripping shit off, and that I was actually kind of a moral criminal. I didn't really be in any houses, although I have, but that wasn't my thing. I didn't like ripping off a guy's tools or that kind of thing. I just didn't like that shady kind of shit. But I would go into a liquor store or a corporation or something else, and I would, yeah, that's fine, because it's, you know, a big corporation that's fucking fucked over somebody anyways to get where they are. You know it. So I don't mind fucking taking from those fuckers. And even, I think, yeah. But I think like, honestly, dude, I've thought about this for a long time. I think you could legalize drugs, and fine, okay? And and this is, you'd have to have kind of a socialist, semi-socialist kind of thing, because there's a certain amount of people that do a lot of drugs, and they're just going to do the dope anyways and just get tweaked out and just be kind of unproductive and fuck around and just fucked up and fuck themselves up too much. But there's a certain amount of people that are gonna just do the dope after work when they get high and relax after the day, and or this or that, right? And but the thing is that when I was doing dope, when I came back from the downtown east side, I was moved into a shelter, and so I was cheap. I got moved into the tenancy, so I was paying cheap rent and this and that, and I got a job, so I was working, but I was still using, and my boss knew, whatever, blah blah blah. But I was spending all my money on my dope. It was basically what my point is, but I was still being responsible, fairly. You know what I mean. So if you were to take that out of the equation, take the having to score the dope, take having to be a criminal for the dope, and take having to do crime to get the dope out of the equation, well then you're gonna definitely have that a good portion of that population, the drug population, be productive, be able to contribute. It's just gonna happen naturally. I mean, and you're also gonna have a big part of the population that's gonna want nothing to do with that. They're gonna be like, drugs are legal? I don't want fucking nothing to do with that shit. And yeah, I think that's what would happen. I don't think you'd have a free for all, everyone going to get fucking stoned or this and that. I just don't. It didn't happen when weed was legal here, and just even the weed going legal up here in Canada. There's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. Hemp. Okay, back in the day, 1800s and that. Like I watch a lot of those older Canadian, these Canada Carries On, or they're the old black and white pictures. They're on one of these channels in the morning. They're the old black and white propaganda war films type of thing about. So it's when you were when you'd go to the movies or whatever back in the 40s. This would be on before the movie, right? Before the black and white movie. Yeah, definitely. It's and that's the thing. And dude, that statement hits closer to home than you even know. So, yeah, big time. That's yeah. Wow. Yeah. Fuck. That's I guess that both my wife and I we still know a lot of people down there, and we actually have family down there that's not doing good. So that's all I want to say about that. But yeah, if you could take that out of the equation, people could get the help they wanted. There'd be a lot of people that wouldn't be into it. Yeah, the drug trade is it's in any capacity, whether it's legal or the doctors are only the drug dealers, and the pharmacists are their fucking, their runners. That's all it is. Because the doctors get paid from the pharmaceutical companies or the government or whatever. Somehow they get, especially here in Canada, when I can go in, to a methadone doctor or whatever, and people can go in, they can, it's they're getting paid. The pharmacists up here in Canada, in BC, pay people for their methadone script. Okay, it's not everyone does. Certain ethnic ones do, but yeah, and yeah, a lot, especially the downtown east side, man. There's a bar, a pharmacy, a bar and a pharmacy, a bar and a pharmacy. There's like 10, 15 little pharmacies down there, all, Yeah, they, every one of those fuckers for they cracked down on it for a bit, but every one of them fucking yeah, every one of them would buy your script, and they, you know, was what was it, $40 for 2 weeks or whatever. So what you do, you go on doctor day. It was, you know, fucking right. It's doctor day. I can get some crack. So, you know, you go in, you get your fucking, so get your script, take it to the doctor, or the pharmacist will give you fucking, you know, and the pills that you give you like $5 a week for the. So some guys are getting like fucking $150 from the pharmacist on doctor day, man, and fucking boom, right down there. Yeah, it's like on welfare day, man. When I was selling dope on welfare day, this is a while ago, but I worked with these Persian guys, this little kind of thing, this little clique, and I was kind of like the manager sort of thing. So they were like, you know, in whatever, but you know, they would come, they would bring the weight, and then they come into my hotel room, and then we'd break it up. It was usually, well, but we'd break it up, so this guy gets this much, this guy gets this much, and whatever. And then I go, okay, so then I'd go take this to the store, and then I'd go take this to this guy, and then I'd go, okay, this worker, this worker, this worker, this worker, and then I'd work some myself. And then I'd fucking have to go, okay, take the money and then run up to my room, and then like, so I was kind of like the manager guy, right? I did this for, and yeah, it was being sold out of stores. It was being, you know, it was fucking yeah. But on welfare day, we would have one guy. Okay, there was bank machines, and at 12 o'clock on, okay, welfare was usually on a Wednesday up here, and so on the Tuesday night, the direct deposits would go in at like 1 o'clock. So Tuesday night, downtown East Side, there's about 4 or 5 bank machines, all like within the close area of where our little area was in the downtown, and there'd be a lineup at each of these bank machines. So we'd have one person at each bank machine wait, you know, they literally, and it was like that easy at times. It was just fucked up. Yeah, I've never shot Suboxone. I've taken it. I took it. I tried to switch from methadone to Suboxone at one point. This is many years ago, and I didn't like it. Because when I did methadone back when I did it, I wouldn't always do it how the program was. I would use a lot of times. So the thing with Suboxone, it has an antagonist in there, and if you have to have the opiate receptors out of your system. Fuck, my battery's dropping down. Guys, just a minute. Yeah, you had to have your opiate receptors out of your system, or else you would get sick. Like it would make you'd start to feel sick. And I actually yeah, there's a couple times where I was trying to take the Suboxone, and man, it fucking, did I ever fucking get sick after, like, I did a fix, and then I just all of a sudden got dope sick, started throwing up. Yeah, I was like, horrible, man. I was like, fuck this, you know, okay, because it didn't get me. It didn't take a high enough dose of the Suboxone, excuse me guys, to get better. So it didn't agree with my kind of fucking sort of trip, right? I didn't like it. I had a real kind of, is that okay? It had a real kind of pharmaceutical feel to me too. I felt I felt kind of animated on it or what. So it's hard to explain. I just felt it didn't just feel like just I was fine. Like I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It didn't agree with me. No, oh, sub to shoot. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, like, you like, you do, you have a bit of a, yeah. Okay, well, if, okay, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure if you are, have a habit, I wouldn't take it. You have to wean off the the opiates before you take the Suboxone. And I'm pretty sure about that. That's what they made me do, and even when I did take it, it didn't make me feel well. So you have to kind of get. So yeah, I didn't like it. I would just flip that for something else if I were you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just flipped that for something else if I were you, man. Yeah, I wouldn't go with the with that shit. And yeah, I thought it would be better because it was yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, if then I think it might be all right. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I think that's how. If you don't have to have it, I think then yeah, you can get them. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's man, you gotta be safe. Like honestly, like really, I don't think there's really nothing wrong with getting high, man. And people and whatever, you can get high. Like I don't really judge when it comes to that. It's the behavior. It's how you behave, right? Fuck half the time, like honestly, man, half the time, if you didn't know I did heroin when I was before, you wouldn't. Most of the time, you wouldn't have been able to tell. There's a couple times I probably would, but I didn't. I didn't really know it out, and for the longest time, it just got me normal. I just was normal. Like it literally was like spinach for Popeye, if you know who Popeye is. I'm fucking old sometimes, and I'm like, holy fuck, some of these references. You're fucking kidding me, man? I sound like a fucking old guy. I guess I am. But I can't wait to fucking drop some beats on the old white guy is gonna rip shit up once I figure out how to. See, what I gotta do is figure out how to get the beats that I like, that I want from the songs that I know, and this and that. I gotta figure out how to get them looped and extract them from the song, right? And then put some of my own samples and whatever, that kind of thing over it, and then get a rapper on top, or guitar, but whatever, singer, whatever that's. Then yeah, that's. So, yeah, that's what I mean. I'd like to that song that Lance has there. I'm gonna play with it one of these days. I'm sure he's gonna put out some more music though. I think he put out a thing saying he got a. So I don't even know who it was. Somebody fucking was watching this thing. Some hip hop guy. I don't even fucking know. But he knows who he is, and he's like, yeah, I fucks with you, man. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, fucking rights, man. I just as another thing, yeah, go check out Lance's fucking songs. He's getting good. I need a fresh rig, nothing like a new rig. Yeah, buddy. It's been so long since I've shot dope. I don't remember the last time I shot dope. Honestly, I really don't. And the reason why I don't have any more veins. Oh, fuck, they're watching every channel. Of course they are, man. Like, I'm not flagged for anything, but I mean, not for anything drug thing. I don't. So they're like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't grow weed. I don't do it. They're not. So there's not that. they maybe they're because of my fucking craziness. They might watch my shit because I don't agree with their fucking mandate. But other than that, but as far as I'm concerned, they're watching everybody, man. Like they're literally watching everybody. That's the end game. That's their thing. And you know, dude, like really, that's the thing. Like you know, it's not arrogant to think that either, but it's because a lot of times shit like this would be used in an afterthought or an after prosecution or whatever. For instance, they catch you and then go, well, whatever, and there's a law that says you can't say this or whatever, and they, you know, and that's what I'm talking about, bringing up this shit and that, because these things are getting snuck. I mean, they're fucking hiring kid spies in England, for fuck's sakes. The whole place is locked down, man, right now, and they're hiring kids as spies. Okay, this is crazy shit. Yes, so you know everything's being surveilled. That's why they want the mask, is to focus in on the fucking eyes and the fucking the facial recognition. Keep you 6 feet apart, so it's just, they want you. That's what I like, dude. They have robots fucking working in factories. You know, they're not gonna need all these people here eating their shit. These people have more money than countries. Right? What's that? America's front. Yeah, they have more money than countries. Sorry, whoa, fuck. Sorry about that, guys. To that buddy sent me a thing. Yeah, man, they got more money than countries, these fucking guys. Can you imagine that? Imagine having more money than a country, okay? What do you do with your life? What the fuck are you gonna do for fun? You play world chess is what you do. They used to call it the Great Game, and this is back when there was these English royalties, right? There's like the Russian guy, there's like the Hungarian king, the British king, the Spanish king, and they all fucking, and it's England that kind of came out on top, right? That what else would you do? What do you do? I mean, when you have that kind of money, you've done everything. You control. There'd be nothing else to do. I mean, and to get that kind of money, do you know how many people, how many lives, just how much fucking havoc and pain that you've caused? And okay, there's a thing in one of these small hats. I think in the Talmud, that, how does it go? That's a fucked up book. The more, see, they want to produce sin or something in this state because it's, the more they produce here, the better the good is when they go to heaven or whatever, right? So, yeah, it's something, and it's, you know, why do you think Hitler is such a fucking bad guy, man? You know, Stalin killed twice, 3 times the people they say Hitler killed. Right? Fuck. Because, you know the word Holocaust? You know what that fucking word means? In Hebrew, the original language, it means burnt sacrifice. Go figure. You know what happened after the Holocaust? Israel. What's caused all kinds of fucking problems in our fucking world? Israel. Child fucking human trafficking. The pipelines, the drug pipelines, all originally from the World War II and the Israel thing, right? They opened up the the human trafficking to sneak the small hats into fucking Israel, right? Yeah. And it's not all of them. I mean, I don't know, maybe. Like, I don't know what they tell their kids. But the fractional reserve banking and this fucking lending and all this bullshit is strictly fucking Zionist shit, man. And it's no fucking good. It's no fucking good. I'm telling you, it's no good. It's fucked up everything. These fucking people have fucking done all kinds of damage. But you criticize, you fucking say anything against it, you're a fucking, you're anti-Semitic means a fucking Arab or something like that. Like, it's fucked up, man. It's fucking double speak bullshit, and it's just like, you know, look into that, man. Look into that shit. I don't even want to start going into that. I'll be called a fucking denier and all this kind of shit. Like, really? But yeah, man, there's basically everything they've taught us is fucking bullshit. That's the way I look at it. It's fucking bullshit. Everything. Every fucking, even okay, World War II had happened, but I don't think it happened for the reasons it happened. I think there's something way more to it. I think it's just, I don't know what I really think. I mean, and I don't know either. I'm just speculating here, and I'm gonna put this out there, guys, so you know. Okay, I'm not being a pussy by doing this, but like I said, I want to have the platform. This is all for entertainment purposes only. I do not believe in anything that I am talking about. This is strictly entertainment purposes. We are only having fun here. This is acting. Okay, so I said that. I don't, right? You know, you got, like, really? Fuck, man. It's like, what happened to freedom of speech and all that stuff? What happened? It never happened. That's what happened. It's fucking, yeah, we're coming to a sad time, man, and it does depress me, and I do get anxiety from it. I don't know if other people do, but I literally get anxiety now when I go out. Final solution. Yeah, trust the plan. That's it, man. It's just, were you here when I was talking about that? This fucking thing? I think about that trust the plan thing and all that shit. That might be part of the mind control, right? The paradigm, right? Because that's how they work. The Hegelian dialect, they control both sides. It's crazy. These people, and they might not even be people. Like, I honestly, I don't think we came from fucking monkeys, man. Monkeys didn't build those fucking buildings. I'm telling you that. Okay? I think we can safely say that monkeys didn't build those fucking buildings. So we're devolving, we never evolved. We're devolving. Well, and except I mean, I guess we're kind of evolved. Well, we've devolved. We're gonna evolve into the fucking cyborg now, because that's what that fucking shot is. It's got nanotech in it, and it's gonna fucking link you up, just like this machine here. It's gonna link you up, and yeah, you can pay your taxes and pay your fucking bills and everything with your fucking swipe of your hand. Yeah, boy. Right? That's what it is. Why else would they be so, why would they rush it for something where more people die from heroin than this thing? Why is the government so interested in helping us? They don't. Okay, the bailout bills or whatever, money went to Israel, money went to fucking Sony, money went to whatever, and 600 went to the peasants, whatever it was. Like, and we just take it. Oh, thank you. Where's that stimulus check? Well, up here in Canada, they fucking handed out a thing called the CERB, Canada, blah, 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 whatever it was. And it was basically EI, we call it employment insurance. It was basically, they're giving out like $2,000 a month. fucking downtown East Side had a party, man. Everyone, if you're on fucking just basic welfare, you could apply for that, and you could get it. And all kinds of people got it. But then they'll go, okay, well, they're going to blame all the junkies for taking them. No, all kinds of other people got it too. But what they're doing to those people that actually pay their taxes and actually, have a house and stuff that they can, they're going to take that shit because they're telling you, oh, we made a mistake. You have to pay the money back now. But you can't go to work because, well, there's a thing, and it's, you don't want to do the thing with the thing. Oh, yeah, and oh, these businesses are closed. That's what's going on up here. Yeah. Yeah, man, we're fucked up, dude. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think there's got to be like a different frequency or something that people tune into, because when you go to try, like when I go to okay, I've been going to this fucking bar for the last year and a half to buy my fucking beer after work, right? And now, because I don't fucking participate in their fucking ritual, my wife, she's not as fucking militant about this shit as I am. So she's just like, whatever. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking doing it. And then I got a doctor's note saying I can't fucking do this because I'm crazy person. Because I'm crazy people. Because he's so crazy. And I have a legitimate doctor's note. I went to my doctor and I said, listen, I'm not doing this. And when I went to my doctor too, this is kind of interesting. I fucking, I'm the way I am. I'm like, come on, doc, look at this, look at this, look at this. Really? You can really? Come on. Come on. My doctor. He's not a dummy, but he's like, he just told the line. He's like, well, I have to, he's from there. He's saying, yeah, he basically told the line. He kind of fucking was like, I don't think my daughter's an idiot, but I don't think he wants to lose his career either, right? And that's what I mean. People are paid off. That's how they're paid off. This guy's got his house, he's got his career and his nice car and his car payments and everything. If he talks about this kind of stuff, he'll get fired or blackballed or whatever. He won't be able to live in his cushy little bubble anymore. That's why the person that works at the bank works at the bank. My dad worked at a bank. In my view, that's the same as working as a bagman for a fucking gangster. Okay? It's the same thing in my view. It's the same thing. One wears a suit, one wears a leather jacket. It's the same fucking thing, though. Just like a doctor. One drug dealer wears fucking gold chains and fucking whatever. The other wears a fucking smock. But they both do the same fucking thing. You cannot prove me wrong on that. So what's the difference there? What the fuck, when you sit down and you look at the long game and you break things down, just simple thing, it fucking makes sense. Yeah, yes sir, yeah, what a piece of shit. I honestly, I did not participate in that, because when this thing came out, I even said to Lorena, I go, we're not going to take that thing, we're not going to consent. Then I was kind of like, fuck, we should have just taken it, fuck. But in here, I feel good I didn't. I do. I'm like, fuck you, I'm not. Because it's kind of accepting their thing, right? In a way. Even if I didn't need it though. Which was kind of a, honestly, when this thing hit too, I was like, fuck. No, there's no fucking traffic. I love this. And the gas prices were down. It was great. It was great. Because my city's overrun by fucking people that are different, that don't talk like me. And yeah, My city's overrun by that. All businesses, all that. And yeah, it's completely, the whole front down my street is all people from a different place. They all, yeah, it's wild. It really is. And then you know, we've got all kinds of homeless people here, all kinds of shit here and that, but we keep, I think charity should start at home first. I think it should, yeah. And I think if everyone did that, you wouldn't need to fund other people and this and that. If we took care of our own, right? If we stayed community based, right? You wouldn't, But of course, that's people, like, that's what is going on, I think. This resets and all this shit. People they get bombed out of their fucking where their home, and they get literally forced through refugee camps and UN mandates to move or immigrate somewhere else. Here in Canada, they have people on YouTube and that teaching other people back home. Okay, it's this easy. You got to. I mean, one part of me, I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to live in that sort of situation, this and that either, right? Like, come on, if you can get, which, yeah, I get it, but that's what I mean. Like, it's such a big problem with the whole thing. Like, how do you, like, one thing too, you get a whole influx of a population from a different mindset and they're brought up in a different way. Say they're used to being told what to do by a regime, right? And then you bring all these people over into an environment you want to change, and you change the environment by the numbers, right, of the people. Well, you just kind of rigged the game there, didn't you? Just something to think about, right? The people that are here, they don't want to back your shit, so I'll bring new people here that do back my shit. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, guys. But I think I'm gonna end the live. I gotta fucking take a piss, and I gotta go smoke a joint, I think. But yeah, hope you guys had fun listening to my bullshit, and I think I'm gonna do it again. We got up to 7. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I would be one of the first, I was, although, yeah, I never got a compromised immune system, and I didn't catch HIV or AIDS or any of that when I was down there. God knows. I mean, but that's the other thing. If a real thing, there would be. Yeah. The other thing, there'll be if this, there would be you would all know somebody close to you that was affected, sort of thing. If this is what, they say it is, and but they go on with these, like, even I was trying to say to the people I work with today, I was trying to go, like, listen, no, the one's like, well, no, my mom works at the Lionsgate Hospital, and she brings the tests from this, and she says this one lady, and she still had, one lady caught it, and she had tests from this. Well, yeah, it's asymptomatic, so basically you can test positive for it, you can test positive for it, not have it, but test positive for it and be sick from something else and die from something else. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just fucked up, man. It really is. It's just because the TV told you that this and some little, and the thing is they have the fucking every news is all that. It's like, oh, and then, well, the president inauguration, but because of the blah 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 blah, and then they show this, and then, well, and then today, little Susie whatever did this, and she got a new bike. But because and she's, it's every fucking story. They have that, right? Anyways, yeah, guys, I gotta get going. Thank you very much for dropping in, and we're gonna do it again next week, the same time. I think I'm just gonna do like a once a week kind of live. I'm gonna try and just do it as a show like this. We're just gonna talk shit. I'll be back and interact, that kind of thing. Yeah, because then that way I can kind of maybe come up with stuff and make it kind of interesting. I think I'm gonna try. I'll show you guys just here. I got this sort of thing set up here, so maybe I might try and do a presentation. Maybe the next one I was thinking about a bit today, but like I said, I couldn't even get the app running. So, and I would just start fucking losing it, going back. So I didn't want to deal with that. Plus, I didn't have anything prepared. Yeah, no, this is my it's the two computer screens, right? See, I just hooked it up to my computers. But yeah, that's I get it. Yeah. Okay, guys, thanks. I really gotta go take a piss. I'm gonna end this live. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate it. Although I was just talking to Black Illuminati, nobody else chimed in. But thank you for watching. And come on, guys, do some research and think. I might be wrong, but I could be right. So have a good night, guys. Okay.